played a game of dice, lost his entire kingdom. That act of severing the skin itself, act gets him the name Vaikartana Karna. Pick up this arrow and shoot Yama himself. Yama will fall and you would have conquered death forever. Welcome to Mahabharata Dialogues. My name is Abhilash and you are listening to a series on Karna. A lot of things have happened in the past. Karna is now fast friends with Duryodhana and enemies with Pandavas, specifically an arch rival to Arjuna. The Pandavas, Yudhishthira specifically, has played a game of dice, lost his entire kingdom and has taken his brothers and wife along on an exile. This is the Vana Parva or the Aranyaka Parva. And in this, something happens to Karna which is considered the most tragic thing by a lot of people. One day, Karna has a dream. And in that dream, a radiant figure comes and he says to Karna, tomorrow, as you are praying to Surya, you are going to get a visitor. He's going to look like a Brahmana, but in reality, he is Indra, the king of gods, and he is going to ask you for your earrings and that divine armor that keeps you safe. Do not give it to him. Karna is confused. He asks, who are you? And why are you telling me this? The radiant man tells him that he is indeed the sun god Surya himself, and that Karna is his child. And he says, no matter what Indra says, you are not going to give him your earrings and your armor. Keep offering him anything else in return. Give him riches, give him land, give him women, give him comforts, give him pleasures. But do not give this, because if you give this, you are going to die in the battle. To that Karna says, that I cannot do, father, because it is my vow that whoever asks me of anything, even up to my own life and my kingdom, I will give it to them. These earrings and this armor mean nothing to me. Surya says, don't be an idiot. Give him the armor and the earrings if you have to, but don't do it for free. Ask for something in return. The day passes, and in the evening, as Karna is praying to Surya, as is his custom, a Brahmana appears and he says, I have come to ask you for your armor and your earrings. Karna says, take what you want, because this is my vow. And he cuts his armor, his earrings, and gives it to the Brahmana, even though he knows that he is Indra. That act of severing the skin itself, because the armor is part of his body itself, that act gets him the name Vaikartana Karna. That is the popular story, that this poor man, Karna, was tricked by Indra. But that is not how Vyasa writes it. The popular story is very different from Vyasa's version. In that version, Karna says, what will you give me in return for this armor and these earrings? Indra says, what do you want? And Karna says, give me a weapon that is worthy of killing Arjuna. Indra says, Tathastu. Karna removes his armor and earrings, gives it to Indra, and with that, the negotiated deal is completed. If you are hearing this for the first time, this version that Vyasa wrote, probably your image of what Karna meant when he made the vow of being a Danavir, that is being shaken a little bit. You're wondering, was he really that great a Danavir after all? But take a step back and think what happened here. That armor and that earrings were guaranteed protection against any weapon. That would have ensured that Karna never lost. But having been denied Brahmastra once by Drona and then taken away by Parshurama the other time, there was no way in which he might have actually killed or defeated Arjuna. So what does Karna do? He puts his own life at stake. He says, I am willing to die because me paying my debt back to Duryodhana is that important to me. So instead of giving the armor and earrings away just like that, he negotiates a deal with Indra and says, give me something worthy, give me a weapon. So he exchanges guaranteed defense for a chance at offense. And I feel that makes Karna greater than you really thought he was. And that's what happens. Indra gives him a weapon called Ekagni. They say that Ekagni is like the very sister of Yama, in that if you shoot someone with it, death is guaranteed. In fact, Indra goes so far as to say, today, Karna, if you were to pick up this arrow and shoot Yama himself, Yama will fall and you would have conquered death forever. Karna smiles and says, this one is not for conquering death. This is for conquering a bigger enemy still. And he keeps it in his quiver, waiting for that one moment when he will be able to use it on Arjuna, win the war, and thereby get rid of the debt that is on his head for his friend Duryodhana. So, this was actually a happy deal. Karna was actually happy to let go of his chance of victory, or rather survival, in exchange for a weapon that allowed him actual victory against Arjuna. Karna is now equipped with Ekagni, and Arjuna has got no way to escape this. Or does he?